Browns and has for a while for the Plain Dealer. All right, Mary, what is the most encouraging aspect so far in camp? What really jumps out to you, something you like so far?
Well, you know what? I think it's really been the receiving core. Corey Coleman, their number one pick, has looked really good. Terrell Pryor, looks amazing. I think he's really turned the corner here in becoming a bona fide NFL receiver. And then there's more after that. Josh Gordon's on his way back, and they have a full complement of receivers for once. The only problem is that a lot of them are banged up right now, but once they get healthy, they should be pretty good.
Yeah, and I've read, and Tiki and I have kicked it around quite a bit, the word on the street is Pryor looks phenomenal. He's an immense physical talent. We all know that. At this point, Mary Kay, it's fair to say, I'm guessing that, his pure athleticism is a little bit ahead of the route running, but how is the route running coming along? Is he getting a polish to it yet or no?
You know what? It is coming along. Now, for as big as he is, 6'4", and I think even closer to really 6'5", it's at times a little bit tough for a guy that, big and lanky, to make the sharp cuts and things like that he's going to have to do. He's taking pointers from the little guys on the team, and there are, still some of those with Andrew Hawkins and Taylor Gabriel, and he's working really, really hard at it. But for now, his strength is, send him on a go route, send him on a fly, and let him jump up over a smaller DB and catch the football.
Mary Kay, obviously the skill position guys are important, but not as important if they don't have a quarterback that can get the ball to them. We know we can look at the stats and we can look at even the film of what Robert Griffin has done and what he will do in the preseason. But what do you get? Is there a sense of his relationship with his teammates? Because that was one of the big issues that plagued him when he was in Washington.
Well, the relationship is good, and I think in part it is so by design. They drafted Corey Coleman, who went to Baylor, and he was already very close with RG3. Now they brought Josh Gordon back into the fold. They played together at Baylor. So you already have some goodwill going on for RG3 even before the season starts. So far he's doing good in that regard. And Josh McCown has really helped him kind of, fit in and be one of the guys and be the kind of leader that, just a team needs, more down to earth and all about the team. So he's really working hard on that. So from that standpoint, I think he's going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
However, there are still some concerns about the on-the-field stuff.
Oh, is that all? I hear you. Mary Kay Cabot with us here on Tiki and Tierney, CBS Sports Radio. I'm happy Tiki brings it up, and you gave us a good answer. And it's hard to read somebody's mind. I'm going to put you in that position and just do the best you can because you're around them every day and we're not. Watching him from a distance during OTAs and even early part of camp, very benign responses to questions, very team-oriented, which you want to see for a guy who's trying to repair an image. But I couldn't help but, with a cynical sense, wonder if he was just saying it to placate us or if he really, truly has changed a bit. In your gut, do you think he truly has changed?
Yeah, I think he's been really humbled. I mean, when you get demoted to third-team quarterback, when you've been regarded as a superstar in your career and you're playing safety on the scout team, yes, that has a tendency to change you. And I do firmly believe that he has been changed. I can see it in things that he's doing different. I mean, he is sliding. He's throwing the ball away. And like you said, he really is trying to get along with his teammates and plan team outings and things like that. So, he's doing things to back up his words, and I do believe he has changed.
Hugh Jackson comes in, and he's had obviously success as a coordinator. He's been looked at as a QB guru in some regards. Had a sniff at a head coaching job. Got done dirty, by the way, when he was out in Oakland. As he takes on this enormous responsibility of trying to fix what ails the Browns, does it feel like it's moving in the right direction, or does it feel much of the same?
No, it feels like it is moving in the right direction. It definitely is, but I really do think that people are going to have to be patient with this. It's a work in progress in so many areas. It's a very young team. There are certain positions where the jury is way still out, including quarterback. I mean, we just still don't know yet if RG is going to be able to do all the things that Hugh wants him to do. You could see in the preseason game, he had him step up there and throw to Gary Barnage at the goal line, and it was picked off. So, you just don't know how this is going to go yet in terms of him trying to be a little bit more of a pocket passer, run the read option, all the different things he's going to have to do. And there's other spots. You know, Cam Irving is taking over the center role, trying to fill the shoes of three-time Pro Bowler Alex Mack. Obviously, it's an important position. Cam's working hard, but he's only started 5 games at center in his entire college career at Florida State. So I think there's going to be some growing pains there. Other positions, cornerback, that's one to watch. So Hugh's going to have his moments this year.
You know, Mary Kay, maybe this is overly optimistic on my part. A tortured fan bases, and let's face it, the Browns were at the top of the list here for a while. They compartmentalize things maybe differently than a fan who's had a little more success. But I can't help but wonder if what LeBron did for the Cavaliers and even where the Indians are right now, if this kind of shields Hugh Jackson and the Browns and allows them to grow in a methodical manner without the negativity and the reaction that otherwise might be there.
Well, there's a feel-good vibe going on in the city. There's no question about that. I mean, the hangover of winning the championship is not over yet. It's still the euphoria is still going on here. It's still an incredible title town feeling, and it has spilled over into the Indians. So I think more so than anything, it's brought a feeling to the Browns of we want some of that. We want to bring our fans some of that. Not undue pressure, but just, hey, you know what? We don't want to be the laughing stock of the NFL anymore. We want to be a team that Cleveland can be proud of, and someday we want to hoist the trophy of our own.
There you go. Always a good report, always thorough. I know we'll be chatting during the season. Mary Kay Cabot, plain dealer. Thank you very much, Mary Kay. Good stuff.
Thank you, guys.
Be good, Mary.